For decades, mysteries have baffled investigators, often leaving families and law enforcement searching for answers beyond the reach of conventional methods. In some of these cases, psychics have been called upon, offering insights that seem to arise from a place of deep intuition. Neuroscientific research reveals that when psychics enter a reading state, their brains display unique patterns, especially in the theta and alpha ranges, associated with meditation, creativity, and heightened intuition. Studies by Dr. Andrew Newberg, a pioneer in neurotheology, have shown that spiritual and psychic experiences are linked to increased activity in the frontal lobes and decreased activity in the parietal lobes, which may contribute to feelings of unity and transcendence. Dr. Michael Persinger's research further suggests that the temporal lobes play a central role in mystical and paranormal experiences, and that subtle electromagnetic fields can influence these states. While science has yet to prove psychic abilities, it does confirm that these moments are accompanied by measurable changes in brain activity, as seen in EEG and fMRI studies. This intersection of mystery and science sets the stage for our exploration into the world of psychic crime solving. Throughout history, law enforcement has sometimes turned to psychics when traditional investigative techniques failed to yield results. These moments are often met with skepticism, yet scientific studies show the human brain is capable of extraordinary feats of pattern recognition and intuition. Psychics seem to tap into these abilities, sometimes providing details that defy conventional explanation. Researchers have found intuitive insights can emerge from subconscious processing, where the brain rapidly analyzes patterns and connections that may not be immediately obvious. This raises intriguing questions about the boundaries between intuition, evidence, and the unknown. As we move forward, we'll examine how these unconventional perspectives have influenced real criminal investigations and the ongoing debate about their legitimacy. When nurse Melanie Uribe vanished in Los Angeles in 1980, the case quickly grew cold, leaving her family and police desperate for answers. Psychic Etta Smith, after hearing about the disappearance, experienced a vivid vision of the location where Melanie's body could be found. Driven by this intuition, Smith went to the police and described the remote area she had seen in her mind. Skeptical but out of options, detectives followed her directions and discovered Melanie's remains exactly where Smith had indicated. The accuracy of Etta Smith's vision stunned investigators and sparked debate about the role of intuition and psychic phenomena in criminal investigations. While some saw it as a remarkable coincidence, others wondered if there might be more to the mysteries of the mind than science can currently explain. In the investigation of Sharon Randall's murder, law enforcement faced a daunting lack of leads. Psychic Noreen Rainier was brought in and, during her session, described the killer's physical appearance, personality traits, and even the location where the suspect might be found. Rainier's vision was so specific that it matched the composite sketch later developed by police, and her description of the suspect's whereabouts aligned with where the arrest eventually took place. Detectives were initially skeptical, but the uncanny accuracy of her insights led them to reconsider the potential value of psychic input. This case became a touchstone for debates about intuition and unconventional investigative methods. While some credited Rainier's abilities with helping to solve the case, others argued that coincidence and skilled deduction played a larger role. Nevertheless, the Sharon Randall case remains one of the most cited examples of psychic involvement in criminal investigations, raising questions about the boundaries between intuition, evidence, and justice. Dorothy Allison was one of the most prolific psychics to work with law enforcement, claiming involvement in thousands of cases across the United States. Known for her compassionate approach, Allison often worked directly with grieving families, offering comfort and hope when official leads had run dry. She described her visions as flashes of images, names, and places, sometimes providing detectives with clues that led to new lines of inquiry. While some officers admitted her insights gave them leads they couldn't ignore, others remained skeptical, questioning the reliability of psychic information. Despite the controversy, Allison's reputation grew as stories circulated of her visions aligning with real-world discoveries. Her legacy continues to spark debate about the role of intuition and psychic phenomena in solving crimes, and the delicate balance between hope and evidence in the search for truth. The Atlanta child murders of the late 1970s and early 1980s left the city gripped by fear and uncertainty, as investigators struggled to find answers amid a series of tragic disappearances. In desperation, law enforcement turned to several psychics, hoping their visions might shed light on the elusive perpetrator. These psychics described suspects and locations with striking detail, producing sketches and insights that sometimes echoed later findings in the case. While their contributions did not directly solve the crimes, some investigators noted uncanny parallels between psychic descriptions and evidence uncovered as the investigation progressed. The involvement of psychics in such a high-profile case fueled public debate. Some saw their input as a source of hope, while others remained deeply skeptical, questioning the reliability and ethics of using psychic information in criminal investigations. Ultimately, the Atlanta child murders highlighted both the potential and the limitations of intuition and psychic phenomena in the search for justice. The crimes committed by Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka shocked Canada, leaving investigators and the public searching for answers in the face of unimaginable darkness. Psychic Deborah Lynn became involved in the case, reportedly providing chilling details about the nature of the crimes and the identities of those responsible before much of the information was made public. Her insights included descriptions of locations, methods, and even emotional states that later matched evidence uncovered by law enforcement. While some detectives were unsettled by the accuracy of her visions, others questioned whether her knowledge came from intuition, psychic ability, or access to undisclosed information. The involvement of Deborah Lynn in such a notorious case reignited debates about the legitimacy and ethics of psychic contributions to criminal investigations. For many, her story serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between intuition, evidence, and the relentless pursuit of truth in the face of evil. In the world of crime solving, moments arise when psychic visions seem to align uncannily with reality, offering investigators clues that defy conventional logic. These instances can create a bridge between two very different worlds, one rooted in evidence and procedure, the other in intuition and mystery. Detectives who have worked with psychics often describe a delicate balance, weighing the hope that psychic input might provide against the need for verifiable facts. While some investigators remain open-minded, others approach such collaborations with deep skepticism, mindful of the risks to their professional credibility. The challenge lies in discerning genuine insight from coincidence or wishful thinking, and in recognizing when intuition might illuminate a path that evidence alone cannot reveal. Ultimately, the credibility of psychic contributions depends not only on the accuracy of their visions, but also on the willingness of law enforcement to consider unconventional perspectives in the pursuit of truth. For grieving families, psychics sometimes provided hope, comfort, and even closure when official leads ran dry. In moments of profound loss, the promise of insight, however unconventional, offered a lifeline to those desperate for answers. Many families found solace in the compassionate presence of psychics, who listened deeply and shared visions that resonated with their longing for connection and resolution. While not every psychic reading led to breakthroughs, the emotional support and sense of possibility often helped families navigate the uncertainty and pain of unsolved cases. These experiences highlight the powerful role that hope and belief can play in the healing process, even as questions remain about the reliability of psychic information. Ultimately, The involvement of psychics in crime investigations is as much about the human need for meaning and comfort as it is about the search for truth. Yet not every psychic story ends well. Throughout history, many leads provided by psychics have proven vague, misleading, or simply wrong, sometimes diverting investigations and prolonging the suffering of families desperate for answers. False hopes and illusions can cloud judgment, making it difficult for law enforcement to separate genuine insight from wishful thinking or deception. Investigators must weigh each claim with caution, knowing that the stakes are high and the consequences of following a false trail can be profound. For families, the disappointment of unfulfilled promises can deepen their grief, underscoring the importance of discernment and evidence in the search for truth. The prevalence of skepticism serves as a reminder that, while intuition and hope are powerful forces, they must be balanced with critical thinking and a commitment to factual accuracy. Officially, law enforcement agencies treat psychic input as unverified, rarely endorsing it due to concerns about credibility and the risk of undermining investigative integrity. While some detectives have privately acknowledged moments when psychic insights aligned with real evidence, most departments remain cautious, emphasizing the importance of facts and verifiable leads. The use of psychic information is often kept off the record, with agencies wary of public scrutiny and the potential for controversy. Investigators must balance the hope that unconventional perspectives might offer with the responsibility to uphold rigorous standards of proof. This stance reflects a broader commitment to accountability and discernment, ensuring that every step in the pursuit of justice is grounded in evidence. Ultimately, the relationship between law enforcement and psychics is marked by both curiosity and skepticism, as agencies strive to weigh all possibilities without compromising the integrity of their work. In the realm of psychic crime solving, authenticity remains a persistent challenge. While some psychics have offered insights that seem to defy explanation, others have made claims that ultimately proved false or misleading. The presence of fraudulent mediums and self-proclaimed psychics can cloud the truth, making it difficult for investigators and families to know whom to trust. These false claims not only risk diverting investigations, but can also exploit the vulnerability of those seeking answers in times of distress. For law enforcement, the need to separate genuine intuition from deception is critical, requiring careful scrutiny and discernment. Ultimately, the search for authentic guidance is as much about protecting hope as it is about safeguarding the integrity of the pursuit of justice. In recent years, the world of psychic crime solving has evolved, with a growing emphasis on evidence and accountability. Seekers are now encouraged to look for evidential mediums, practitioners who strive to provide clear, verifiable details in their readings, such as names, dates, and specific descriptions that can be checked against reality. Evidential mediums like Christine Rogerson have set new standards by focusing on information that can be validated, helping to distinguish genuine insight from vague impressions or guesswork. It is important to note that Christine Rogerson does not assist law enforcement or participate in crime solving. Her work is dedicated to providing evidential readings for individuals and families seeking personal guidance. This shift reflects a broader movement within the spiritual community toward transparency and integrity, aiming to build trust with those seeking insight, while maintaining clear boundaries from official investigations. By prioritizing clarity and truth, modern evidential mediums offer a more grounded approach to psychic work, bridging the gap between intuition and the need for factual accuracy. As the field continues to grow, the importance of discernment and evidence remains at the forefront, guiding seekers toward authentic guidance and meaningful results. In the realm of psychic crime solving, discernment is essential. Evidence matters. It allows us to assess credibility, separating genuine insight from illusion. The stories of psychics and investigators remind us that hope can be a powerful motivator, but it must be tempered with wisdom and a commitment to truth. By weighing intuition against verifiable facts, we honor both the mysteries of the mind and the rigor of investigative work. The journey toward justice requires a careful balance, embracing the possibility of unconventional perspectives while never losing sight of the need for proof. In the end, discernment is the key that helps us navigate the delicate space between faith and fact, ensuring that our search for answers remains both compassionate and grounded. As we reach the end of our journey through the intersection of psychics and crime solving, one lesson stands clear. Hope can inspire. Intuition can guide. But evidence must always anchor our search for truth. The stories we've explored reveal the complexities of human experience, where mystery and science, faith and skepticism all play a role in the pursuit of justice. Psychics have amazed, inspired, and sometimes misled, reminding us that discernment is essential in every step we take. By seeking truth, valuing evidence, and practicing wisdom, we honor both the mysteries of the mind and the integrity of investigative work. Let this message echo beyond the screen. Hope is powerful, but evidence is essential, and discernment is the key to finding answers that truly matter.